can you tell us right after it wrapped, what happened and how did it go from that to Jason Takes Manhattan?
Oh, it was just ridiculous is what it was. So they had Paramount had a new line. They would come back usually and ask the final girl back in, but then they'd kill her right in the beginning of the next film. So I was like, no, we're not doing that. And they came to me and asked me to do part 8, but they wouldn't give me a script. And I was like, I don't think Tina should die. I really didn't. And they offered me more money than I had ever seen in my life to go back. And I sat with my managers and agents, and they didn't want me to do it and blah, 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 because they're whatever. And for years I thought, well, maybe I should have agreed to do it. And I just couldn't say yes to something. I hadn't read any of it. And I knew they were going to kill her off, and I didn't trust any of it. So
they told you, they said, we don't have a script, but yeah, you're going to die.
No, they didn't tell me that, but that's what happened to all of the final girls.
Oh, yes, yes.
So I didn't know what their script was. Mm-hmm. And John Beekler and I had talked quite a bit about carrying Tina's story forward. And I had started writing the next sequel, the part 8 myself. And I went into Paramount and I had a pitch meeting with the producers about my little script. And they're like, yeah, thank you so much. And then no, thank you. And so I went off to Yugoslavia and shot the Princess Academy in the snow. And they shot part 8 in Manhattan. And I'm like, well, had that been part of my part 8, I'm really glad I didn't go do this. And that's where it went. That was exactly what happened.
I had no idea, because I figured that's the thing it is. And I do agree with you. Like, nothing irks me more than the beginning of part 2 when they kill off Alice, who was the final survivor from part 1, because what a lot of these studios don't know is that the fans and the audience, you have gone through such an ordeal with this person and they survive. So you don't want them to just die.
Yeah.